So what if I told you I had the secret to help you improve your coordination, help you develop some confidence, and also improve your cognitive ability? Chances are you'd be like, Michael, what is this secret? Well, the secret is juggling. Yeah, I know, right? It's juggling. Now, chances are, when I said juggling, you probably thought of this stereotypical image behind me. But for me, this lifelong hobby, well, it's been way more than this. And I think if you learned how to juggle, it would be more than this for you as well. Now, I realize when I talk about juggling, and also juggle in front of you, I know a lot of you really don't care. I can see it on your faces. But I'm going to spend the next 6 minutes convincing you why you should learn how to juggle this weekend. Because I know it'll have profound effects on your life. It'll help you improve your coordination. It'll help you develop confidence. I mean, let's face it, anytime you overcome a challenge like learning how to juggle, you develop confidence that then can be portrayed in other areas of your life. You know, there's a whole bunch of research on the cognitive effects of juggling. An object goes up, it peaks, gravity takes over, and it lands in your hand. Meanwhile, another object is going up, it peaks, gravity takes over, and it lands in your other hand, and the pattern repeats itself over and over and over. It's all pretty simple, it's just hard to do. Now, I learned in the first grade using scarves. Scarves kind of float throughout the air, and they kind of look like this. You'll see that they're not that fast, and it's a fantastic way to learn how to juggle. From there, I learned other objects like balls. Balls, a little bit heavier, they move a little bit faster, it's a little more exciting to watch. And it's that figure-8 pattern, also known as the cascade. From there, we can do other tricks. Let's go onto the arm, we can do other patterns, but it always returns to that figure-8 pattern. Now, my parents taught me how to juggle to increase my hand-eye coordination for baseball. So that's the number one reason why I think you should take the time to increase your hand-eye coordination using juggling this weekend. The second big reason is confidence. I mean, some of you may know how to juggle, but if it's learning how to juggle for the first time, maybe it's learning a new trick, maybe it's learning a new pattern. Overcoming that hurdle leaves you feeling confident that then portrays to other areas of your life. Third reason is the effect of your brain. University of Oxford had a study. They took 24 people, 12 jugglers, 12 non, and after 6 weeks, they did MRIs on the brain, and they realized that they had 5% more white matter inside their brain. So juggling has profound effects on the brain. This is so powerful. At the University of Central Florida, when I was there was a professor named Dr. Brophy. He teaches all of his psychology students he teaches them how to juggle because of the effect on the brain. It's amazing how many studies are out there on the effects of juggling and your brain. I highly encourage you to check it out. This is the book I learned how to juggle with, Juggling for the Complete Klutz. It's in first grade. It comes with 3 bags. Fantastic way to learn how to juggle. Inside this book, it also introduced me to other objects. Objects like rings. Rings are a little bit bigger. It's still that figure-8 pattern called a cascade, and it looks like this. You'll see they take up a little bit more space, and that's what it looks like. Now, I realize I've kind of juggled some boring objects up to this point, so let's do some pins. Also known as clubs, these have to flip throughout the pattern, and it looks like this. You'll notice it's the exact same figure-8 pattern. From there, we can do double spins, go onto the arm. We can do no spins if we want, but it always returns to that figure-8 pattern, also known as the cascade. Now, well, thank you. Stunned silence, applause, same thing. I'll take it. It's all good. It's all good. So let's talk about a little bit more dangerous things. So you can juggle fire. Now, Eddie will not allow me to do it, so you'll have to bear with the pictures. A torch has a ball of fire on the end, and it flips throughout the pattern just like the pens or the clubs that I just juggled. Now, if you're crazy enough, or I guess I would say if you have friends that are crazy enough, you can even pass fire back and forth. This is my buddy Jordan and I. I'm juggling 3. Jordan's juggling another 3 torches, and every other throw, we pass one to each other. It's called juggling, passing torches. So let's do some other stuff. So these are juggling knives. See, the front row is just ecstatic about this one. They're like, yep, I am glad that we bought the front row. So juggling knives look like this. These are extremely sharp, so front row. But it looks like that. Now, thank you. Maybe juggling knives isn't what you aspire to do. I get that. But I do think it behooves you to take some time to learn how to juggle. And while you're doing it, I know that you'll increase your coordination, you'll develop confidence that comes from juggling, and you'll also improve your cognitive ability. My hope is you take some time this weekend and learn how to juggle. Maybe it's buying a book, maybe it's looking on YouTube. Hopefully you'll remember this Pechakucha, and while you're learning how to juggle this weekend, remember, it's all pretty simple, it's just hard to do.